Sensor mid laners. It's going to be from Griffin, actually. Another shield to load onto Viper, and if he gets through the laning phase, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he can start popping off there. So we'll just be that Karma. Okay, yeah, Zoe's going to be locked into the mid lane here for Ian.
Very squishy enemy team. You know, we knew this was going to be a low tank game. Continues to be so, and I mentioned the gangplank already. It's been blind picked 2 games in a row now as the gangplank will be taken. How will Sword react to the top lane this time? He doesn't have the Camille anymore. The Gnar would be his standard, but they struggled to make that matchup work. It was a lot about timings. They missed them in game number 1, but it is by far his most played in the 2018 season. He can pick for lane. He has before. Camille removed. Where do we go? We're going super for lane.
Oh, baby. All right.
We're
Lucian coming through for Sword in the top lane. We got a Jhin Vel'Koz on the other side. I'm loving this series, Papa.
We got 3 supports and 2 AD carries, and we going. The Sejuani going to be a support in this game. Might even be over to the Zeke's convergence. Not normally do you team fight with the Lucian top lane comps, but you can consider it with all the shielding they have. I mentioned attacking lane, and oh boy, are they going for it.
Now you say 3 supports. I see 4 mid laners in this draft coming through, depending on how you like your Morgana. But, yeah, wow, okay. We just keep getting more and more surprises coming through. Spirit of Hootie is resting in Griffin.
And the best part about all of this is this pick ban has basically been rock, paper, scissors at every moment where it is, what is the counter pick? What is the counter pick? They just keep loading up Mobifier and working out where they're going with some of these champion.gg, whichever website you go to. The Lucian beats the Gangplank. We know about the matchup, a Hoonie favorite with the Lucian. Really interesting. So we can just go through it and say who has priority. Definitely Lucian in the 1v1. However, priority didn't matter in game 2 until the ganks came in, and Beyond has picked up the Zac. That has been pivotal so far in this series. 100% win rate on the Zac. We move into mid lane, and this is a good lane for Zoe. Karma can push. Karma does well in the early game, but when Zoe gets rolling with a gank, you can do well. In the bot lane, they picked exclusively for lane Jhin Vel'Koz.
And we've got the GP going to be oppressed by the Lucian right now. Short hop coming through, flash away from Tarzan, but flash followed from Beyond as Ian roams in from the side. Battlestar going to be blocked by that Scuttle Crab in the end. Flash over, ADD with the fancy barrel mechanics. Pick and Viper won't be able to do so.
Ian's here as well.
Alive. Yeah, Ian jumping forward. They're going to try to turn this one around. Cleanse comes down, but he's still going to get locked up, and he's going to get taken out. Tarzan finds the killing blow. MVP a bit too aggressive in the bottom side.
These fights from Even are where Griffin excel. This is where they're strong. Very nice execution. Knew exactly when to turn. Ian thought he'd be fine. He's the slippery one. He's the Zoe. He's not. That is an answering kill to the side of Griffin.
I repeat, what a fun champion. It goes both ways. But they look for the setup. Go in on the Vipers. 2 different targets here.
Lahen's, though, completely trivialized by the enemy support out of the fight instantly. They could have just taken the zone away, get some turret damage in, feel good about it, but instead, first the binding into Ian, returning to the spot with the paddle jump, and then from there, the portal jump, I should say, and from there, just taken down. So
but still, rookies, still, you know, they have to kind of just get that stage experience through, make sure that they're going to be ready to go up against the big teams. Tarzan going forward, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Black Shield has to be used. Disintegration Ray still coming through. They haven't popped it yet. Viper jumps forward with the Killer Instinct. Looking for a pick here as Max and Ian both go low. Kidnap comes in, and that's going to be Lahen's getting popped. No flash used. He'll go down, but they managed to answer one there onto Beyond. ADD now arriving. Goes down the barrel, gets the chain in onto Sword as the barrage comes in from the sky. Some down low, but no further kills to be found. Just going to be the 1-for-1.
But a trade you'd take if you're Griffin. The enemy jungler is dead, and Flash is now down on Beyond. Means the next time a kidnap comes through, likely they're wide. There's so much damage on both sides that no one is baited by Tarzan walking up. He's so squishy. Then Viper goes straight in throughout this fight. Took the early Killer Instinct. Doesn't even have a speck of damage on him. It's all about Lahen's going. Executioner's calling. Pushing through mid lane. Viper picking up farm, continues to grow a lead.
Oh, looking for Max, cleanses there yet again, has to burn the flash, though, and Viper's into the backside, Killer Instinct, putting him right where he wants to be. Vel'Koz does not stand a chance, now Sword arriving, uses the calling, makes Beyond quite low. Griffin are looking to open up this inner turret.
Oh, we see another cannon meta. He's going to feel good about that.
That would be excellent. Love to see Smeb bring that one out.
When we had support cannon, they had to go Righteous Glory, so they're going to feel good about Shirelius. In the mid lane, there is going to be some movement speed.
Unlock this one up. Neutral Prison comes in into the dark binding, and Max is just going to get melted. Viper yet again dashing through the Killer Instinct, takes him down. Now Pilot gonna fall.
They're all dead.
And Griffin now can just go ahead and start looking for the Baron. A double kill for the Kaisa. Griffin finally taking the lead here in this game. MVP struggling to keep up.
There's no hard crowd control. Feels like it's Katarina in the team fight. Jumps in, everyone is dead. Just Kaisa things. The Baron also, goodbye, it's dead. Pickups here for Griffin and MVP. Gonna start losing map control with team fights like that.
Blowing this game wide open. Not the largest lead, but definitely the biggest one that we've had so far.
Gonna watch
Go ahead and take a look at this.
Gonna watch the replay here. It was actually Talisman. Didn't even know Ian could pick that one up, but apparently could. The fight continues to go on, and the moment you go in, Viper might as well be in a Katarina because she got the jump in. There's no CC left to stop her, and everyone is paper for her to rip through. Taking them out, the half-second. Bot lane though, Sword trying to bust through ADD. That's tricky, but does it matter, Achilles?
I mean, it's a lot of damage there onto him. Ian gonna get locked down. Cleanse comes through. Beyond goes deep, and Beyond goes down. Can't use the kidnap, and I don't think ADD's in much of a position to save him with the TP. Cannot do so. Just trying to stop the onslaught coming through from Griffin.
Speaking
but Viper, he wants more! He's looking for blood, and he is gonna have it. 2 kills coming through. Maybe looking for a little bit more on top of that, but Ian makes it back to the fountain. Max as well, gonna be contained. That's gonna be the Nexus turrets falling, and Griffin taking game number 3. Now 1 win away from advancing into the LCK Summer Split. This team exploded into challengers this last season, crushed everybody in their way, and now they are looking to do the same with MVP.
And it is 5 players who have never played at the LCK level. Lahans may have been in a promotion tournament before, but none of them have been on an LCK squad. And together as a 5, like you say, one more Nexus explodes and they will be there. Viper, this young AD carry who was only able to play at the start of Challengers Korea Spring, and for the Kesper Cup last year, couldn't play in Challengers or LCK in the summer season. Is it the Kaisa? Is it Viper? I've watched enough Griffin to know it's a bit of both, Achilles. This is what happens when Kaisa gets going. I mentioned it already. Sorry, Beyond. There is no exit the moment you jump in. Too much damage on the enemy team.
It's just a self-setup. He just finds the Void Seeker straight into the back, happens to hit Pilot. He's just like, okay, let's do it.
And I just want to go further. I may have a flash, but I'm ready for 2 Nexus turrets. I'm ready for that sweet LCK life. And it seems like he's just about there. Just one more win.
I honestly had faith in him healing through that